teid sellel tänasel suvisel rohelisel päeval siin kõiki näha ja tervitame teid siis FlixBusi teise tegutsemisaasta Baltimaades üritusele. Eelmised 2 aastat siis FlixBusiga oleme teinud virtuaalseid, et nüüd lõpuks saime ka päriselt füüsiliselt kokku. Ja täna siis on tulnud FlixBusi tegemistest ja ka mõnest põnevast uudisest seoses Tallinna ja Baltimaadega rääkima meile FlixBus peadirektor Poolas, Baltimaades ja Ukrainas Michał Leman ja FlixBusi äriarenduse juht Poolas ja Baltimaades Kamila Zalewska. Ja küsimusi siis saate peale siis nende ettekannet esitada.
Welcome everyone. It's a great pleasure to be finally here after 2 years.
Tere tulemast kõigile, mul on väga hea meel peale 2 aastat lõpuks siin kohal olla.
And actually in every business presentation when a foreigner is coming to a country, he starts saying how many times he's been to the country.
Ja tavaliselt enne igat ettekannet, kui mõni välismaalane Eestit külastab, siis mainib ta, kui mitu korda ta siin varem on olnud.
And I will start with the same, but this will be the only thing that we have in common with traditional way of doing business.
Ja ma alustan samamoodi, aga see jääb ka minu ainsaks tüüpiliseks lähenemiseks siin kohal.
So I've been to Estonia twice. Once was in Embassy of Estonia in Warsaw.
Olen käinud Eestis 2 korda läbi Varssavi saatkonna Varssavis.
So this is the real first time for us in Tallinn, in Estonia, and we are really happy to be here finally.
Ja see on meie jaoks esimene tõeline külastus siis Eestisse, Tallinnasse, meil on väga hea meel siin viibida.
Alright, so first a few sentences about FlixBus, so that we all are familiar with all of the characteristics of our company.
Esmalt räägin siis mõne sõnaga FlixBusist ja kõikidest kogu meie olemusest.
So FlixBus, of course you see the buses, you think about buses, but we are a global tech travel company that using this tech angle makes all of the buses, all of the things happen.
FlixBusile mõeldes mõtlete te ju ainult bussidele, aga tegelikkuses oleme me ülemaailmne transporditehnoloogia ettevõte. Just tänu sellele tehnoloogiasüsteemile saame kõik ära korraldada.
FlixBus has the biggest network of buses across whole European continent. From Tallinn to Portugal, from UK to end of Italy, whole CEE, whole Europe is within our reach of our network.
Ja FlixBusil on siis kõige suurem bussivõrgustik Euroopas, et alates siis Tallinnast Portugalini, Ühendkuningriigist Itaaliani katame ära kogu Euroopa.
We have over 2,500 cities in our network, and you will see soon on next slides that Estonia is also kind of big part of this destination that you can reach with our green buses.
Ja meil on kaasatud siis üle 2500 linna ja nagu te peatselt näete, siis Eestil on väga suur osa siinkohal mängida.
And I would say there is like a very unique service that we provide because we combine as also one and only company buses and trains which interconnect not only in Germany anymore but also in Sweden, in Switzerland, in Germany.
Ja me oleme ka selles suhtes ainulaadne, et meie hallata on siis busside ja rongide ühtne võrgustik, mis praegusel hetkel ei toimi mitte ainult enam Saksamaal, vaid ka näiteks Rootsis ja Šveitsis.
And despite that last 2 years were really difficult generally for tourism, for mobility industry, we've made 2 great steps in our development.
Ja olgugi, et viimased 2 aastat on selles valdkonnas ja turisminduses olnud väga keerulised, oleme siiski teinud 2 väga suurt arengulist sammu.
First was acquisition of Greyhound, the biggest legacy carrier in the bus industry globally.
Esimene neist oli siis Greyhoundi ülevõtmine, mis on siis üks suurimaid mängijaid maailmas.
And if you look across any industry, there is no other example where one of the leaders does successful acquisition of any other huge player as Greyhound as we did during COVID.
ja just siis Covidi ajal ei olegi teist sellist näidet võtta, kus üks väga edukas ettevõte omandab teise sama eduka ettevõtte.
And these steps also allowed us to move forward in North America, opening Canada.
Ja see võimaldas meil ka Põhja-Ameerikas edasi areneda ja liikuda.
Elements that you can see here are combining our tech angle, our care for the environment with our approach to the customer.
Ja kõikide nende sammudega oleme ühendanud ka meie tehnoloogilised aspektid, meie keskkonnaväärtused ja kliendile suunatuse.
So the transportation we offer to the entire, let's say, world even now is eco-friendly, it's easy to use, it's affordable for all of the customer with a huge scale of network.
Ja see transporditeenus, mida siis praegusel hetkel klientidele pakume, on ökonoomne, on lihtne kasutada ja on hinnasõbralik kliendile kogu võrgustiku ulatuses.
We believe that we are giving the big fundamentals for globally rethinking about public transportation as a really nice, comfortable and way of future mobility.
Ja me leiame, et globaalses suunas me oleme andmas uue suuna sellise ühistranspordi või avaliku transpordi suunas.
Good afternoon, everyone, once again. And like this. Well, I have to say that for me this is not the first time I haven't been to embassy in Warsaw, but this is not my first time in Estonia and in Tallinn.
Pean siinkohal ütlema, et minu jaoks ei ole esimene külastus Eestisse ega Tallinna.
I am generally responsible for the development of Flixbus network in Poland, in Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. Right now we are operating direct connections from Poland to 15 countries. We operate with more than 20 partners. So I've been to most of those places before we started Green Lines.
Mina olen siis vastutav Kokkuvõtte võrgustiku eest, mis siis puudutab Poolat, Lätit, Leedut, Eestit ja Poolast tegutseme me 15 erinevasse riiki, meil on 20 eri partnerit ja seetõttu olengi nende kõigiga ka varasemalt kokku puutunud.
So I want to explain a bit more maybe in details how our business model works and how we cooperate with local bus companies.
Ja ma räägiksin siis veidi detailsemalt, kuidas meie ärimudel toimib ning kuidas me kohalike bussiettevõtetega koostööd teeme.
Generally, every line that we open is a very unique joint venture between local bus partner and Flixbus.
Iga uus liin, mille me avame, on selliseks uueks seikluseks kohalike ettevõtete ja Flixbusi vahel.
It's our joint business, so we do it together, we share responsibilities so that everyone, each side of this business could focus on what they are best at, and we share responsibilities, we share risks, we share profits.
Ja see on meie ühine äri, mistõttu me kõik koos vastutame võrdselt ja iga osapool saab siis keskenduda sellele, milles just nemad parimad on, aga see tähendab ka seda, et me jagame nii riske kui kasumit.
We as Flixbus, we are generally in this cooperation, we are responsible for network planning because, as Michał said, our network, our European network is very wide and it's a one network. Like we are not planning independent networks in Germany, Poland or Italy. This is a one network, one body.
Ja Flixbusis on meie jaoks väga olulisel kohal just siis selle võrgustiku planeerimine, sest kogu meie Euroopa võrgustik ongi üks keha, see on üks võrgustik, meil ei ole erinevaid võrgustikke erinevates riikides, vaid me käsitleme seda ühe võrgustikuna.
So once the new lines are planned and connected to the whole network through our hubs, we are, as Flixbus, also taking care of licensing. That means all the authorizations needed, the paperwork, agreements with stations, concessions, domestic, international, in every respective country. This is our responsibility.
ja nii kui meil uus liin avatakse ja liidetakse meie suurema võrgustikuga, siis meie ülesanne tegeleda juba kogu paberimajandusega ja just siis litsenseerimise koha pealt ja siis hoolitseda ka selle eest, et kohalike jaamadega oleksid kõik kokkulepped olemas.
We are also managing traffic control and customer service, so we are supporting drivers 24/7, we are supporting our passengers, and this is also on Flixbus side.
Ja liikluse koha pealt just siis liiklushaldus ja kliendisuhted, et meil oleks ka 24-tunnine tugivõrgustik juhtidele ja klientidele.
We are cooperating with many local bus companies all over the Europe, but it is very important for us to be perceived as one brand, one product, to have the same quality, the same standards, the same product in the eyes of our passengers. That's why we're also taking care of PR activities, branding, marketing under one common brand.
Meil on väga palju kohalikke partnereid Euroopas, aga meie eesmärgiks on siiski see, et meie meist jääks mulje kui ühest brändist, ühest tootest ja ühest standardist ja seetõttu oleme keskendunud ka selles oma turunduse ja avalike suhete valdkonnas.
We are also taking care of sales of the tickets, 100% of it. So it's both online, offline channels, from website, mobile app, to our own shops, branded shops, external sales agencies that we cooperate with. But our partners also support us with onboard sales because we are selling tickets on board, so they are also helping us with onboard sales.
Ja ka müügiosakond on 100% meie vastutusel, me pakume nii online kui offline müüki ja samuti kasutame erinevaid mobiilseid rakendusi, müüme veebidel, kasutame väliseid agentuure ja partnereid ja samuti ka meie transpordivahendites koha peal.
And our local bus partners are very important in these cooperations because they are directly responsible for travel operations, they are owning and maintaining the buses, they are hiring drivers, so they are responsible to put the buses on the road according to agreed schedules.
Ja väga suur ja tähtis roll on mängida ka meie kohalikel partneritel, kes siis vastutavad ju otseselt kõikide sõidumarsruutide eest, et bussid oleksid hooldatud, juhtide töö eest ja vastutavad lõppkokkuvõttes selle eest, kuidas need bussid teel on.
But we also take care of trainings of drivers, so we make sure that the passengers are also served according to our standards and our quality, and we also conduct trainings for drivers.
Aga samuti korraldame me bussijuhtidele koolitusi ning hoolitseme ka selle eest, et see klienditeenindus oleks ka siis vastavalt nõuetele.
Generally, all those joint ventures, the partnerships are planned as a long-term cooperation. So we really want to have long-term partners in every market where we are present to share the risk, share revenues and do the business together. That's our goal. That's how it works in every country. That's how it works in Poland, Germany, and that's what we hope for Baltic states and Estonia especially.
Ja me samuti panustame sellele, et kõik meie partnerlussuhted oleksid pikaajalised, seda siis iga turu puhul, et me saaksime jagada nii riske kui müügitulu ja et ei oleks siis eraldi näiteks Poolas või Saksamaal, vaid siis oleks seesama jagatud süsteem ka Balti riikides ja eriti siis ka Eestis.
Our offer in fact is based on 4 pillars that make it all super easy and affordable to use for the customer.
Ja meie siis põhimõte põhineb 4 sambal, mis peaks siis kogu süsteemi kliendile väga hõlpsaks muutma.
The comfort means except for very important features of the bus that we have, legroom, toilets, Wi-Fi, all of the functionalities that you will be able to see right after the press conference.
Mugavus siis, et kliendil oleks bussis võimalikult palju ruumi, näiteks siis kindlasti ka tualettruumid, wifi kõik see, mida te peale meie ettekannet ka ise lähemalt näete.
But there is a wider perspective to that, so that where is my bus? This is very unique function to figure out if your bus is late, if it's on time, where is it exactly? Shall I already go to the stop? Shall I go to pick up somebody? Where is my bus? This very second, it's refreshed automatically.
Aga väga oluliseks on ka siis reaalajas selle bussi liikumise järgimine, kus see buss hetkel on, kas mul on veel aega või peaksin juba peatuses olema.
That is especially important as our lines, some of them especially, are very long, even from here to Berlin or to Prague. And if you are stepping into the bus in the middle of the way, you would like to know if it's exactly where it should be or anything happened.
Ja seetõttu, kuna osad sõidud on väga pikad, näiteks siit Berliini või Prahasse ja te näiteks liitute selle või lähete selle bussi peale kuskilt keskelt, siis on ju väga oluline teada, kus see buss parasjagu on.
Another key point is easy and smoothless booking engine and booking system with a lot of flexibility, option to cancel it automatically if your travel plans have changed.
Ja teiseks väga oluliseks aluseks on siis lihtne broneerimissüsteem, mis oleks paindlik ning võimaldaks teil ka piletit tühistada, kui teie plaanid on muutunud.
Last but not least is of course the affordability and easy access for everyone. If you want to buy in different spot, if you want to travel in different period of time, book it early, book it late, all of that is available for every type of customer there is.
Ja viimane, kuid sugugi mitte vähem tähtis on siis kindlasti selle kättesaadavus nii hinnalises kui muus mõttes kõigile, et kas soovite näiteks piletit broneerida juba väga varakult ette või teha seda näiteks viimasel hetkel.
All those four pillars make Flixbus the easiest way to explore the world.
Ja kõik need 4 alussammast võimaldavad siis Flixbusil olla üks kõige lihtsamaid viise, kuidas Euroopat avastada.
Okay, so now a bit of a history, because this is a celebration of our second anniversary, so we need a bit of history.
Räägime põgusalt siis ka ajaloost, sest et täna ju oleme tegutsenud juba 2 aastat ja tähistame just seda.
Generally, this event was planned 2 years ago. That was the plan. We wanted to meet all of you partners, journalists, 2 years ago, have a big event and launch big network that would connect Tallinn, Riga and Vilnius with our hubs in Europe.
See sündmus pidi aset leidma tegelikkuses juba 2 aastat tagasi, plaanisime juba siis kohtuda kõikide oma kohalike partneritega, ajakirjandusega, et siis lansseerida meie võrgustik, mis siis ühendaks Tallinnat, Riiat ja Vilniust ülejäänud Euroopaga.
You all know what happened then. Unfortunately, in March we had to postpone those plans. We couldn't start as we planned, but we never canceled those plans. We postponed them, and still in July 2020 we have started 5 lines, and we have indeed connected Warsaw with Vilnius, Riga and Tallinn.
Ja me kõik teame, mis tol hetkel juhtus, nii et pidime seetõttu teistmoodi alustama, kuid me ei tühistanud oma plaane, vaid lükkasime need edasi ja juba 2020. aasta juulis õnnestus meil lisada 5 liini, sealhulgas ka siis Varssavist Vilniusesse, Riga ja Tallinna.
Unfortunately, for the winter we were forced due to safety reasons and the pandemic that was back then still with us, we were forced to close the network, but we've only suspended the lines for a couple of months, and then back in June 2021, last year, we have restarted the lines, we have changed the product a bit, and we continued operations.
Talvel kahjuks pidime küll need liinid peatama turvalisuse ja pandeemia tõttu, aga juba juunis 2021 õnnestus meil nendega uuel viisil ja uutmoodi jätkata.
In the meantime, during pandemic, we were also developing new offers and new products, and we spent a lot of time working on our marketplace offer, which is a bit different kind of cooperation that we can invite our partners to. And actually in January 2022, we started in Estonia a big cooperation with GoBus, which is also here with us, our partner, that joined our marketplace platform, and we were able to offer more than 250 destinations in Estonia and connect them with them.
Ja pandeemia ajal pidime välja töötama uued pakkumised, uued tooted, uued võimalused turgudel ja juba jaanuaris selle aasta alguses siis lõime partnerluse GoBusiga, kes meie võrgustikuga liitus ja oleme nüüd võimelised pakkuma juba üle 250 uue sihtkoha.
I will introduce you to the marketplace concept a bit later, but 2022, at the end of our second year, we actually continued operation through winter. So for the second winter in the pandemic, we didn't stop the operations completely. And this spring, unfortunately, we were again challenged by events that we couldn't predict before, but we were ready for that. We were ready with our offer and we were ready to adapt to a new situation.
Nendest turupakkumistest räägin mõnevõrra hiljem, aga siis meie teise tegutsemisaasta ehk 2022. aasta lõpul suutsime tegutseda ka läbi talve, selleks me liine ei peatunud, kuid kevadel siis tulid jälle ettenägematud olukorrad, kuid sel korral olime selleks juba valmis ja valmis kohanema.
So this spring we have added also connections to from Vilnius, Riga and Tallinn to Prague and Berlin. We have increased frequencies, we have added new lines in the existing corridors, and hopefully those lines are here to stay for good.
Ja kevadel lisasime ka siis Riia, Vilniuse ja Tallinna ning Praha, Berliini vahel uusi liine ning nende sagedust ja loodetavasti need uued lahendused on siis siin, et siia jääda.
And that's not the end of the history, of course. It's just the 2 years. The next years are ahead of us, so we'll see what the future brings.
See muidugi ei ole meie ajaloo lõpp, see on vaid viimased 2 aastat, nii et siis vaatame huviga, mis edasi saab.
2 years of our operations here meant a few important steps that we've made here locally for the local economy, for our bus partners and for our network.
Ja meie 2 aasta jooksul siin tegutsedes oleme võtnud ka paar tähtsat sammu, seda nii siis kohalike partnerite kui ka meie võrgustiku mõistes.
So first, our current network expanded to a level of 31 destinations in 6 countries that are available directly from Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania.
Meie võrgustik on siis arenenud 31 sihtkohani, saadaval siis 6 erinevas riigis, otse siis Eestist, Lätist ja Leedust.
Marketplace offer mentioned by Kamila offers us 250 stops in Estonia only. So you saw the number of 2,500 destinations plus globally. This is a huge thing.
Ja väga oluliseks sammuks kohalikul turul on siis see, et on 250 peatust, mis on siis saadaval Eestis.
It's the biggest marketplace offer globally in Flix, and also, in fact, from every town in Estonia, you can go with this marketplace offer combined with our network to almost the whole network with green buses.
Nii et Flixi jaoks on siis samuti väga suureks arenguetapiks, et igast Eesti linnast on teil võimalik siis meie võrgustikuga liikuda.
What is crucial here are those 2 last points that we do the impact locally. We do that with local companies from Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. We do the networks that is combined built from scratch by the local partners, their history, their legacy. Ja just 2 viimase punkti jooksul on väga oluliseks see, et see kõik toimub koostöös kohalike ettevõtetega. Me teeme seda vastavalt nende tööle, nende harjumustele, nende traditsioonidele. And that's the impact that we do locally with taxes, with social security payments that you do through drivers that are employed by the partners. So the money stays here. We do not produce artificial demand or artificial network to fight with anyone. We build up from the local sources that we have here.
Ja selleks kõigeks me kasutame ainult olemasolevaid kohalikke allikaid ja me hoolitseme selle eest, et kogu see raha jääks nii-öelda siia piirkonda. Me kasutame kohalikke juhte ja maksud saavad samuti makstud siinsetes piirkondades.
So purely green lines, we have 10 of them with 4 bus partners and a lot more in the marketplace.
Ja nüüd on juba 10 regulaarset liini ja 4 kohaliku bussipartneriga ja tulemas uusi.
Alright, so this is the full list of our lines that we are offering within Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia.
See on nüüd siis täis nimekiri kõikidest nendest bussiliinidest, mida me Eestis, Lätis, Leedus pakume.
So you have direct connections from Tallinn to Berlin, from Tallinn to Prague, from Vilnius to Berlin and a lot of connections to Warsaw.
Nagu te näete, siis on teil otseliin Tallinnast Berliini, Prahasse, Vilniusest Berliini ja palju liine ka Varssavisse.
And now you can look at Estonia at the very top of that and say like, yeah, but it's only a single line there.
2 stops.
Yeah, nothing special,
ja
right?
kui te siis kaardilt vaatate, siis Eesti puhul võite ju märgata, et seal tundub ainult 2 peatust olevat, midagi erilist.
But you cannot be more wrong than that.
Aga siinkohal te eksite.
Yeah. So this is what we have on the green lines within one interconnection that is bookable in our system. So you just select 2 cities that are not served directly, and the system combines you in one ticket with guaranteed interconnection.
Ja siin rohelisel kaardil näetegi näiteks võimalust, kus te valite 2 linna, mille vahel ei ole otseliini, aga meie süsteem väljastab teile 1 pileti, mille läbi saate mugavalt sõita ühest kohast teise.
And this is only what you can get from Warsaw. So we have also 2 other big hubs that you are directly connected to, Prague and Berlin, where there would be like even probably thousands of destinations that you can get, but it was not possible to put them all on the map.
Ja see on ainuüksi see, kuhu te Varssavist saate minna, sest see on üks meie peamistest keskustest, rääkimata siis Prahast ja Berliinist. Loomulikult on veel tuhandeid erinevaid sihtkohti, kahjuks nad kõik siia kaardile ära ei mahu.
So here we have 12 countries available only from Warsaw, plus 350 destinations added to the network. But still not all.
12 riiki, mis on siis kättesaadavad otse Varssavist ja 350 sihtkohta, aga ka see ei ole kõik.
And if you look here, the whole gray set of lines there, these are all the lines with marketplace that connect in our hub in Tallinn.
Ja kui te vaatate paremal pool neid halliga märgitud liine, et siis on need kõik liinid, mis on siis otse seotud meie keskusega Tallinnas.
And then suddenly when you connect these effects of our own network built here by the local companies, local bus partners, you have a reach of whole Europe.
Ja kui me siis ühendame meie Euroopa võrgustiku, meie kohaliku Eesti võrgustikuga, siis ongi kogu Euroopa teile kättesaadav.
Beyond any doubt, there's nobody else on the market who can offer such thing to the customer.
Ja praegusel hetkel ei ole kindlasti kedagi teist turul, kes oma klientidele sama saaks pakkuda.
A great example of a Go bus with just a Flixbus sticker, one of the buses that operates domestic lines. And I want to tell you a bit more about this form of cooperation.
Siin on heaks näiteks siis GoBusi buss, kuhu on siis lisatud FlixBusi märgis. Ja see on siis väga heaks näiteks ühest koostööst, mis meil on.
For us, this is a really big thing, development of marketplace offer, because for the first time at such a big scale, our platform is available for external partners, external bus companies which operate their own lines.
Ja selle turu seisukohalt on see väga oluliseks sammuks, sellepärast et see on esimest korda, kui niivõrd suurel skaalal on meil seos meie väliste bussifirmade partneritega.
But still, it is not open to everyone for any random company because the most important, the spine of our platform is the network. So each company that wants to join our platform we check the line, the possibility of interconnections, because this is the most important thing in such form of cooperation.
Aga mitte kõik ettevõtted ei sobi meie kohalikeks koostööpartneriteks, sest me eelnevalt uurime põhjalikult kõiki neid liine ja vahepeatusi, mida siis nende kaudu on võimalik läbida.
And joining our platform gives immediate access to millions of Flixbus passengers and potential customers. It doesn't require investment, doesn't require branding.
Ja meiega, siis bussifirmadel meiega liitumine annab automaatselt ligipääsu miljonitele klientidele ja selle jaoks ei pea ka kohalikud ettevõtteid olulisi investeeringuid tegema.
Actually, we are still developing our platform to add new functionalities. Just recently, actually even a bit, we were testing it with GoBus. We have added the possibility to reserve a seat, to book a seat, or to add discounts also to our marketplace lines.
Ja see platvorm on meil samuti pidevas arenduses, alles hiljuti testisime uusi funktsioone, seda siis koostöös GoBusiga, kus katsetasime võimalusi endale istekoha reserveerimiseks või teatavate allahindluste rakendamiseks.
This form of cooperation is generally designed for local markets, smaller markets, regional lines, seasonal. Even we are eager to accept minibuses, which was not the option so far, but in the future this also will be possible.
Ja see lahendus on just oluline kohalike sidumises selle võrgustikuga ja kohalike turgude puhul, kus oleks siis kaasatud nii regionaalsed kui näiteks hooajalised liinid. Ja kui varasemalt me minibusside kasutamisele isegi ei mõelnud, siis tulevikus on ka see kaalutlusel.
And I think the last thing is flexibility. Like in this form of cooperation, like partner decides how many seats, how many lines he wants to sell, how many seats per trip, what is the pricing. Like we are just additional sales channel for the partner. We are not managing the line or the pricing.
Ja kõige olulisemaks viimasena on siis välja toodud paindlikkus ja me annamegi kohalikule partnerile selle võimaluse otsustada, mitu kohta nad müüvad, mis liine nad sõidavad, mis on hinnaks, et me ei juhi nende tööd.
Okay, so now we're going back to the green lines. So not the marketplace, but the green lines and lines operated by local partners with fully branded bus where we manage the product. And this is just a great example for us, also very special case, because this is the example of the line. Unique number 1234, easy to remember. A line that will actually will be launched tomorrow. It starts with its full relation from Tallinn to Vilnius through Riga. These are not new relations in our network because we were already offering those relations. The line is unique. For me personally, it's unique because it's operated by Estonian partner and Estonian buses are rented. Not the point.
Ja kui me siis tuleme tagasi nende nii-öelda roheliste liinide juurde, mida siis kohalikud meie toote all sõidavad, siis meie jaoks on väga eriline ka selle liini number 1234, mis siis avatakse homme, mis on liin siis Tallinnast Vilniusesse läbi Riia kasutades Eesti kohalike koostööpartnerid.
So I'm very happy that Estonian Lines could be operating this line is here with us. That's the only partner here, but very happy to have you here. Buses are already rented. They are hitting roads tomorrow.
Ja mul on hea meel, et Estonian Lines selle koostöö meiega on ette võtnud. Nende bussidel on juba vastavad märgised ja homme alustab see liin oma tööd.
Estonian Lines is not the only company that we know here and is present here with us, because we're cooperating with more companies. And as Michał said before, we have 4 companies that operate our green lines, our lines with our full branding. It will be now Estonian Lines. So far, it was Alex from Lithuania. I'm also happy to have them here today.
Ja Estonian Lines ei ole sugugi ainus, kes meiega nende roheliste liinide raames koostööd teeb. Meil on 4 ettevõtted, kellel on siis kogu FlixBusi selline kujundus ja mul on hea meel, et meil on ka täna siin Olleks, kes on siis meie Leedu koostööpartner.
2 more companies that you can also, Interbuses, you can meet in Tallinn. They operate line from Prague, it's Polish company, and Jacques operates line to Vilnius, also from Berlin.
Ja siis on veel Inter, kes siis on Poola ettevõte, sõidab Prahasse, ja siis on Jacques, mis on siis Leedu ettevõte. Teeb koostööd Leedu ja Poola vahel.
And our first Estonian company who joined our marketplace platform was GoBus, but they are also not only one. Also, local lines of Estonian Alliance and Baltic Shuttle are also bookable through our platform.
Ja olgugi, et esimene Eesti koostööpartner oli GoBus, siis pole nad sugugi ainsad, seal on välja toodud ka siis Estonian Lines ja siis Baltic Shuttle, kes on siis samuti, kelle teenused on samuti kättesaadavad läbi meie süsteemi.
So we're really happy that those companies work with us, that they trusted us. The last 2 years were not easy at many stages, so really happy to be here.
Ja mul on hea meel, et need kohalikud ettevõtted meid usaldavad. Viimased 2 aastat ei ole kindlasti olnud lihtsad, nii et mul on selle koostöö üle hea meel.
Okay, so I think that's it about the past. Now we should look to the future, which I'm sure will be more bright. We will continue development in the region for sure. Tallinn is and will be growing as our hub in this part of Europe. We still see potential to increase number of lines, connections to the cities that we do not serve. I can't say everything, but I'm sure that we will be able to surprise you in the nearest future. So we do want to...
Et vaadates tulevikku, siis Tallinn on meie jaoks sihtkoht, mis on aina edasi arenemas ja staatusena sellise keskusena Euroopas ja plaanime siis ka siin avada uusi liine ja loodetavasti ka uutes linnades.
So we are also really super excited about it, that's why we sometimes forget about the translation.
It's not easy for me to speak slowly and not too much.
Mul on keeruline rääkida vähe ja aeglaselt.
Again, the one visible step that we can officially announce today is the opening of our Flix shop in Tallinn. We are. This is what we generally do in our hubs. Like we usually have our branded Flix shop,
like a kiosk or
like a
agency.
Ja siis oleme avanud ka oma esimese füüsilise nagu asukoha või poe, Flix poe Tallinnas, mille üle meil on kõigi väga hea meel.
And through this branded Flix shop, we will have our own staff, our first employees actually, who are also here hopefully with us today. We'll be selling tickets, we will be supporting our passengers, also drivers on the station. Shop will be located right next to Tallinn bus station on Audra Street.
Ja läbi selle kontori või poe siis meil tulevad ka esimesed kohalikud töötajad, kes loodetavasti on ka siin täna meiega. Me müüme pileteid, sellega on seotud ka siis kliendi tugi ja juhtide toetamine ja asukoht on siis bussijaama kõrval Odra tänaval.
So we are really excited to open it as soon as possible. We are waiting to prepare everything. Hopefully as soon as possible in August it will be open.
Me väga ootame, et saaksime selle juba avada. Praegusel hetkel tundub, et juba augustis saame selle lahti teha.
From tomorrow we'll be able to see the flags of Flix in front of the shop, so it will be clearly visible where is it and where it will be.
I think there's still a beauty salon, but you know, they will be rebranded.
Yes, exactly.
ja olgugi, et see hoone on praegu kasutusel ilusalongina, siis loodetavasti homsest on seal juba FlixBusi suured lipud väljas, et näha, kuhu see siis täpselt tuleb.
I'm absolutely sure that the next 2 years will still bring a lot of challenges as well as opportunities. We have already overcome many of them. So whatever may happen, another pandemics, I think we are ready to manage this and keep and grow our business here in Tallinn and in the all Baltic states.
Ja me oleme samuti juba ette valmistunud järgmise 2 aasta väljakutseteks ja uuteks võimalustes. Oleme ette valmistunud lahendused, kui peaks ka uus pandeemia olukord tulema, oleme selleks valmis ja oleme valmis siin oma ettevõtet edasi arendama.
For sure we will be offering both forms of cooperation with FlixBus, operation on our green lines, joining our marketplace platform, and we will be growing both parts of our business.
Ja kindlasti kavatseme mõlemat äriosa edasi arendada, nii turuosa kui siis selle rohelise liini edasi arendamist koostöö mõttes.
All right, and you cannot come empty-handed to the party.
Ja peole tühjade kätega ei tulda.
So we have also our first big promo in Estonia to be launched today.
Ja meil on ka esimene siis promokampaania, mis siis täna siis algab.
Yeah, in fact, since around 50 minutes.
Ja umbes siis 50 minutit.
You can book the tickets in the promo prices, 2.99 euros within Estonia, Lithuania and